Hello! Welcome to my first video and my first painting in my series of 31 paintings in the month of May for Mermay. I'll talk more about my series, Mermaid's Magic and Musings, in a second, but for now, these are the supplies I used. I used Winsor & Newton Cotton watercolors, FW pearlescent acrylic inks, and Dr. P.H. Martin's iridescent calligraphy ink. I did not use the calligraphy ink for calligraphy purposes because I did not read the label before I bought it. Because I'm a smart cookie. I'm also using the Staedtler Tri Plus fine liners, white jelly roll pen, and a Week of Stella glitter pen because I will find a reason to put glitter on everything. And if you pay close attention, you will find that I have also featured a guest, my cat, who likes to step on my paintings midway through painting them. Thank you, Liam. So, Mermaid's Magic and Musings. It's basically Mermay. I'm just calling my thing Mermaid's Magic and Musings because I can, and because I wanted to have a collection name for what I'm doing. But otherwise, it's mostly the same thing. The only thing I'm really holding myself to is a painting posted every day, and it having to do with mermaids and oceans. Other than that, I'm doing pretty much free range here. I'm going to do a ton of different media, a ton of different ideas, because I can't use the same mediums every day or I'll get so bored. I can't do it. And then I'm not just going to be doing a bunch of like mermaid figures all the time that are like basically the same. I wanted to expand on like the characters behind the mermaids and where the mermaid lives and how the mermaid feels and what's the mermaid's favorite things. So I want to build up a lot of stories behind what I'm doing and use creative mediums and ways to achieve that. Also, I really wanted to get better at editing and creating videos and just making nicer content faster. And the only way to do that is to just, like, do it. So that's another reason why I'm wanting to do this series. I really wanted to, like, input clips of me, like, talking to the camera where you can see me, but I tried and it ended up so bad. I couldn't do it. I can barely handle, like, talking into a microphone without you looking at me right now. I like delete everything and I'm like, that's ugly. What's wrong with your voice? What are you saying? So I expect by the time I get done with this, I'll get a lot better. So what I was really thinking of when I was painting this piece in particular, this first painting, is, I guess, the cruelty of time. Because I guess expected that I would do better and I would do things faster and that everything would be wonderful whenever I started this project. And I quickly learned the limits of my capabilities as someone who's like not done something before and doesn't know what they're doing. And I think that's what this painting's really about. The sand in her hands, or the water in her hands, is just slipping away even though she's trying to hold on to it so dearly. And then the hourglass is about, ticking of time going and time not being on your side. I started this painting during a Mercury retrograde. I don't know if you're into astrology or weird stuff, but I am, and I could definitely feel that in the time where I wanted to force things to go correctly, but they really didn't, and it was more of a time to reflect on what I wanted to do with this project and what I meant by this project and why I was doing it and what I could do to improve my planning to make it go smoother, more smart. Whether you are into astrology or not, I think that's really an important lesson in general in life, to know when it's time to go and it's a time to plan. Anyways, I am nearly done, and if you have any comments or like questions or things I could talk about, that would be awesome, because Lord knows I can only talk about myself so much and I really don't want to. So, I see other artists talking about like artist block or just even how to be a better person and like advice and tips and stuff and answering questions, and I find that so cool. I want to do that, so ask me some questions, give me some ideas. But yeah, I'm just finishing out highlights and stuff. If you would like to purchase this, the link will be down below, and you can follow me on Instagram if you would like. I'm also posting every day there, and it's gonna be fun stuff. thank you for watching. Come back tomorrow for the next Sat down too hard. I nearly knocked something over. What an introduction.